I mean, hey everybody, Star 6 Wars 1 here, and welcome to my latest review of the anime. For this one, we're taking a look at Gata HK, aka Yamada's first time. Okay, where do I even begin with this anime? Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, let's start with the premise. We have this girl Yamada who wants to have sex with 100 different men, but the reason she hasn't yet is because she's self-conscious of her vagina. I'm not making this shit up. I wish I was. This premise, my god. Oh my god, what is wrong with this premise? Oh my god. The story itself is back and forth between insanity-inducing and rage-inducing. Oh my god, it just goes completely back and forth. I will give the story one thing, it can be kinda humorous at times, but the main problem is that humor at times can be painful to watch and grating as hell. And the sex humor can go so far. And I'd like to explain to you guys, I'm not that big a fan of sex humor. So, oh my god, you have no idea how hard it is to watch a show that has so much sex humor. And is so bad. It goes to the point that it is one step below a hentai. I'm not joking. Watch for yourself if you're curious. But I'm not kidding. The story, and I'm not even in the characters yet, which are by far the weakest part of the story because they are one of two things. Generic or bitches. Or both. Because, oh my god. Let's calm this down. Let's calm this down. The characters are just awful. Just plain awful. My god, they cannot be much more awful. My god. The only saving grace is actually the main character. And it's more so because she's unique more than she's actually good. Because she's just as much of a bitch as most of the rest of the cast. They're not just School Days level, thankfully, but they are grating and just annoying. Or generic, or both. Either way, the character cast is bleh. However, the dub is pretty decent. Albeit, it's not a great dub, and I have to question Funimation's sanity, and what the hell were they thinking when they decided to license this? But other than that, the dub is decent. Just one of those, why would you watch the show at all to begin with, let alone have a dub for it? Does not make much sense. I don't normally combine the two, but music and animation are kind of one note. Neither are great, but they are both. Nothing is bad, just nothing's great either. I don't really like either opening or ending for the music, and the animation's meh. It's not great, it's not good, just meh. Overall, I feel like my soul was crushed when I watched this anime. I ain't gonna lie to you guys, that was one of the most difficult things I've ever had to watch, especially towards the end episodes. And you can tell that a lot of my insanity is actually genuine as I hate this show. Going back to the fact that, yes, I've had quite a few laughing fits like that while watching this show, and I'll probably have quite a few more if I have to think about it again. I do not want to talk about this show anymore. I gave Yamada's first time a 3 out of 10. It is a pretty bad show. There's really nothing, there's very not much positive about it, except it's never boring. Outside of that, everything else is average or bad. And it crushed my soul a little bit. I did not enjoy the anime completely, though I will give it credit that it was never boring, so it's already infinitely better than Canon 02. Anyways, that's all for me. This has been Star 6 Wars 1, and I need to play some video games.